Hey you guys, it's Sandra from quirkybooks.wordpress.com. How are you doing? Today I want to talk to you about how to prepare for a guinea pig party. It's Chestnut's very first birthday today, the 23rd of April 2015. So happy birthday to Chestnut. You're going to be seeing her later. But first of all, how do you prepare for a guinea pig party? Well, how do you prepare for any pet party? The first thing you do is you have to decide, obviously, if you should throw your pet a party. And then once you've decided on that, you need to decide the venue. Should you have the party at home, in your piggy's natural surroundings, or whatever pet you have? Or should you decide to go to friends or family members? Now, as I've been away recently, only yesterday was I away, my mum and dad had to look after baby Chestnut for me with Snow, her companion, and therefore she's already at my mum and dad's. But my mum and dad have a fabulous bedroom for me, as you can see here, and that means it's a great space to throw a guinea pig party. Now I say space because it's ideal if you do have some space, because you want to put some banners up like the one behind me. Can you see I've already put that up? So I'd always recommend whatever pet you've got, where it's a guinea pig or another pet, to get a birthday banner. Now this birthday banner, don't know if you can see that, I'm going off the screen here, it says happy birthday, first birthday, happy first birthday. So yeah, if your pet is a certain age and it's within the remit of what the card shops do of their banners, go and get them a banner with the number of their birthday on. This is a piggy party. This is your pet's party. Whatever pet you've got, you need to make them feel special. They're only going to be that age once, and this year Chestnut is one, and I'm absolutely so grateful for that. So once you've chosen the venue, you're then getting into obviously buying things to fill the room for a party. The other things you need to consider are, do you want to invite guests, or do you just want to be want this to be a private party? So for example, I'm keeping this private today, so it's just going to have Chestnut and her companion Snow. Obviously, if you do have other pets, you've got to take into consideration their temperaments. If it's more guinea piggies, take into consideration the fact they could breed if they got together, unless they've had the snip or the implant. And, you know, are they going to take to each other? Is there going to be some fighting going on? Or is there going to be some lovey-dovey? You know, you've got to think about these things. And also, the owners. Do you get on with the owners? Because you do not want to have friction between you and other owners, because it will spoil your guinea pig's pie or your pet party. It really will. So you have to be thinking of your pet at all times. So venue, where are they going to, you know, where are you going to hold the guinea pig party or the pet party? And then also, you know, are you going to invite guests? Now, you've got to make sure, obviously, if you're going to hold a party, you're going to get some party things. And like I just mentioned, the banner. So you've got to decide what party things you're going to get. What's safe for the pet to be around and what's not safe for your pet to be around. Now with piggies, obviously they're small. So if you have any small objects lying around, that's not very good for them. So make sure the area they play in and the area they're having their party in is free of all sharp objects or things they could eat or things that may cause them harm. So for example, I thought about getting birthday confetti, because it's really nice to adorn your units with. Now, I did think twice about this, because I thought, what if one flips off, it goes on the bed where I'm going to have Chestnut out soon, and it goes in her mouth and she eats it? That is not going to be very good for her. I like it, it looks pretty, but it's not right for my piggy. So if it's not right for your piggy or your pet, don't do it. If you've got a cat, obviously they can jump. Dogs can even jump. One of my dogs years ago, we had a Labrador called Sasha, a golden Labrador retriever, and we weren't actually, I don't think we weren't having a pig party. We bought a chicken. Well, my parents bought this chicken, and while they were out, Sasha jumped up to the breakfast bar that was really, really tall and ate this whole chicken. And literally you could see it poking out of her sides. It wasn't good. So you've got to be really careful. There was no, reason for her to be up there other than she wanted to eat the chicken whole, and she was ill for a few days, but she was fine after that. But it wasn't very good. And as a responsible pet owner, you need to make sure for all things that could cause them any harm, even things that are quite good for them, like food. Obviously, it's got bones in it, and they eat the bones when they're not supposed to, like Sasha did. Then it's not going to be good. So you need to consider all the environment, where you're holding the venue to, the surroundings, and anything you buy. Now, obviously, you want to get your pet a present. So in terms of guinea piggies, you might want to buy them their normal greens, obviously, because they want all their faves. But some extra greens, something they don't have so much. So mine have parsley. They have that more as a treat. I've been getting a bit more for them lately. They love spinach. They adore spinach. So maybe get a more sophisticated spinach, one a bit more expensive. But mine like certain brands. I don't know what your piggies or your pets like. Do they like certain brands? My guinea pigs love certain brands, and they'll only go to one supermarket rather than the other. I say they go, it's me go. I mean I'm an utter piggy slave, as you probably know. So get all their favourites, the foods they're used to eating, and look into buying some other treats for them. Now bear in mind if they've got a sensitive stomach or not, because although they love their food, if you get them food they're not used to, it might upset their tummy. This is quite true, I find, of dogs. My mum's and me, when I was living with my parents, had several dogs throughout the years. And if you get a food or some chews or some choc drops or something for them, it can affect their tummy. So remember, although you want to treat them, you don't want to have to treat them with any medication, as in the sense that if you give them a treat, it needs to be a treat and not have a reaction where you need to actually medicate them because it's upset their tummy. Or they got to go to the vets because they become ill over something you gave them. Now, so always think of your piggy. Always think of the piggy. Now, don't forget you need to get your piggy or your pet a pressie. Now, obviously, we're talking about favourite foods and things like that. But also, guinea pigs can have like little nibbles, little treats that you might not get them normally. For some reason, my piggies don't tend to like the treats. They just like alfalfa rings. And that is what I've got Chestnuts. So always make sure you get their favourite thing as a present. This is Chestnut's birthday present. Now, don't forget you need to wrap it. Dogs particularly, they love opening this stuff. But again, you've got to be careful. You've got to supervise them, because if it's got cellophane in, this has got cellophane in, and then it might have some staples and things like that to hold the thing in place, which this has got. You've got to be very careful. You've got to supervise them. So when I'm supervising Chestnut opening her presents, I'll actually go through and open it with her. And she might have a rummage through or tearing it open of the paper. But I'm there for her, and I won't let her go near any staples and stuff like that. Or, I'll take the staples out first of all, and then she can have more of a rummage. Just bear this in mind with your doggies. I mean, my mum's got a cross terrier, and she's into absolutely everything. And my mum's been looking after my piggies lately, like I said. And literally, my mum came back out the toilet the other day, and Millie, one of her doggies, had literally put hay all over the lounge. Now, that would have been good for hay party, which is another thing I want to come on to. So first of all, let's quickly recap on this last little bit. You need to get a pressie. Something they like, but something that's not dangerous. And if there's any chance or risk of any danger posed, either don't get it or supervise them. And plus, you've got to get them a card. Get them a card. A real card. A proper card. This is a first birthday card. So it says first birthday on it. And it actually says daughter on my first birthday. Because furry kids are your daughters and sons. You don't have to have flesh and blood for them to be your daughter or your son. It's the love you feel inside for your pet. It's how they make you feel and the relationship you have with them. The very, very special relationship. So always get them a card. And try and get it with number 1 on. This has got first birthday on here. It's a special day. You want to treat your pig or your pet, you want to make them feel special. It's their special day. So what was I coming on to? It's completely gone from the top of my head, which isn't a good thing. So we're going to move swiftly on to you know, things that you need to buy to decorate the room with, basically. So when you're looking for things to decorate the room with, again, I've gone back to the confetti. It wasn't very good in the sense they could actually, you know, cause damage if they swallowed it. So do bear in mind, whatever you get, can your pet get to it? Can they pull it down? Can they eat it? Will it cause them damage? You know, what would it do, or what would happen if they did eat it? What would happen if, you know, it was to harm them in any way? You've got to think of your pet. Now, another thing is, a lot of people, well, I say a lot of people, quite a few people I've seen like to dress their pet up. And that's fine if the pet's okay with it, if you believe that's right. I personally, although, yeah, I thought about putting a little birthday hat on Chestnut, I personally not too keen on putting things on my piggies. Some of my piggies in the past haven't liked stuff like that. They felt like they need to scratch it off and pull it off, and you know, that stresses your guinea pig out. Even though they may look cute to you, if it's going to stress them, it's not right for your piggy or your pet. Don't do it. You know, it's always got to be the pet's best interests at heart. Always. So, don't forget to think of your pig. So, in terms of getting things for them, you know, I've got the birthday banner, like I said. I've also got these adorable balloons. Now, balloons are great because you can attach them around the room. And look at these. These are absolutely stunning. These are very, very special birthday balloons. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look, they've got ears like a rabbit and they've got a nose. Now, that is sensational. There's 5 balloons in there. I hasten to add, there's actually my birthday tomorrow. So me and Chestnut are having a joint party. And if your birthday's around the corner from your pet's party, you can have a joint party too. You can have a joint guinea pig and person party. You can have a person, piggy, doggy, cat party. Everyone can be invited. But then if they're going to eat each other, not a good idea. So bear in mind what guests you invite, because if any of them have got relatives that could eat your pet, you don't want that. Don't want that. So always bear that in mind. So the other thing I've bought is these fantastic streamers. These are great for hanging balloons up without causing any damage, like safety pins or sellotape that might cause marks. And you can just hang them off things. So what I'm going to do soon is I'm going to get some balloons and I'm going to hang them up around there. And, you know, and I can thread some through these handles and, you know, just put them near. And if I want to have some on the bed, I can. But again, I've got to supervise my piggy. So what other balloons can you get? You can get this, again, numbered balloons. Look at this. I'm going to open this. So this is, look, first birthday balloon. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? First birthday balloon. And let me undo these ones as well. So look, these look fabulous, don't they? Look at these. I'm going to absolutely adore, look at it. Looks like a mouse. But maybe it could pass for a guinea pig. What do you think? Maybe not. But you know, look at these. These are gorgeous. And I'm going to spread them around the room and I'm going to put streamers up so it's going to be like a nice party atmosphere. But I can keep it off the bed if I want. So that Chestnut is not anywhere near something that could choke her or cause her any damage. So to recap, you have to decide on the venue. You have to decide what guests you're inviting or if you're having a private party. You also have to decide on what present you're going to get them. If you're getting favourite foods, brilliant. You should get their favourite foods. If you're getting some other foods and snacks, be careful if they've got a sensitive tummy or anything that could upset that balance. If you're decorating the room, you know, get things that it's not going to cause any harm to your piggies. That they're not going to, or your pets, you know, that they're not going to choke on, they're not going to pull down, they're not going to strangle themselves with, they're not going to, you know, hurt themselves with. And get stuff that they like. If you're thinking about dressing them up, if the pet is going to get distressed in any way, don't do it. You have to think of them. The number one important thing is it's their birthday, your guinea piggy's birthday, or your pet's birthday, and you want to make it special, but you want to make it just for them. It's what they love, what they like, not what you want, but what they want. Obviously, hopefully you'll both want some of the same things, and then you can share the love around. And also, when you're bringing them out for their party, remember they still need to go to the toilet, they still need drinking, they still need feeding. So every so often, make sure if you're having a pet out of its cage, that you're still hydrating it, especially in this sunny weather that we're having, this heat. It's really important they stay hydrated. If you have them out of the cage for a very, very long time without putting them back or without giving them access to water or anything, it could not be very good for your piggy. And you know they might have dehydration, and that is really not a good thing. So whatever you do, stay safe, enjoy your piggy party or your pet party. Give your pig lots of love, lots of hugs, and lots of birthday wishes. Personalise it. Give them a personalised card. Wrap their present up for them. Help them with the unwrapping, should I say. Don't forget your birthday banners. If they've got an age that they're at, which obviously they do have an age they're at, what I mean to say is if it's an age that is supported through card shops and whatnot, so if it's like 1 to 10 in general, then you can get cards for them, specific cards, because they are only that age once. And above all, embrace your pet's quirky, and then they will embrace yours. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below to my channel. Leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you do for your pet's party. It'd be absolutely amazing to have you write loads of comments down below. And we can share ideas, share piggy party ideas, pet party ideas, bring the piggy and birthday love. Take care. Bye bye.